crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. All right, cryptos are booming while silver is falling. Great time to swap. Sell some cryptos, buy some silver. Get your ratio closer to what you want it to be. I like my ratio at 50-50. Obviously, it won't always be like that, but 50-50 to me is silver is a reversal of past price suppression. Cryptos are massively undervalued for the future of our economic system. That's the way I look at it. Silver's going to bust out one day, and you're not even going to know what hit you. And I think that day is coming. It's not coming right now because, remember, the COMEX is still open. The COMEX, the criminal market exchange that exchanges silver derivatives to set the price of silver, is still open, so they will not allow silver to rise. As you can tell right here, even gold's up $12 and silver gets slammed down. Why? Because it's delivery month. The same thing happened if you look at the silver chart for March, which is at that big, time when everybody was getting excited about silver. The price went from the beginning of March was exactly $26.73 down to the last delivery days right in here to $24. This was the largest delivery month of the year, and it is completely the opposite of what you would expect. If it's a large delivery month, you would expect the price to go up because people have to get the metal to secure to hand over to whoever is standing for delivery. You would think a regular free market would work that way, and a regular free market does work that way. We don't live in that kind of world. We live in a world of opposites. If war breaks out, gold and silver get slammed. If they print more money, gold and silver get slammed. Right? If the budgets all come in line and we're fixing everything, gold and silver rise. We live in an opposite world. Bizarro world, whatever you want to call it, because the price of silver is manipulated 100% every day, every trade, the price really means nothing. What counts is how many ounces do you have in your own possession. That's it. That's all that counts. Because when this game ends, it's going to be bad for the banksters. It's going to be great for silver and gold investors, the long abused silver and gold investors. Ultimately, it'll be great for the United States because it would destroy the old monetary system, and the people of the United States can stand up and put bankers in jail. Jamie Dimon should have been in jail decades ago. Nobody's seen Blythe Masters lately, the wicked witch of silver. But J.P. Morgan Chase, a bank that we gave a license to create money out of thin air. That's how money is created. It's not the Fed. It's not the Treasury. It is the banking level. Banks get a $1 in on deposit and lend out $9 based on that one. It's fractional reserve banking. That's how money's created, really. So every $1 billion that Jamie Dimon has, he lends out $9 billion, which is insane to think about. So we give them this special license thinking, oh, yes, it's good for the economy to get money flowing in so people can use it for capital to build businesses and everything like that. It's bullshit. All that is gone. All that is out the window. The justification of a fractional reserve banking system is completely off the table when you allow these criminal bankers to rig every single market, because all they do is use that ability to create money out of thin air to rig more markets and to control your life and my life. And I say fuck them. All right, as you can see, all three moving averages were penetrated right here at the 2360 number. So it's free fall down until the bankers try to buy back. Right now, idiots are selling. The technical traders are selling because it dropped below all three averages. They'll sell to a point, that'll exhaust, and then boom, you're going to see it jump in price just like it did right here. Bang, it dropped below all three, and then boom, jumped up to $30 and then back down to this low, and then at some point we're going to see it jump back up. I don't know when it's going to be. Hopefully this chart goes away. Hopefully we don't know the price of silver soon, because that would mean the COMEX shuts down. And they shut down because of the criminality that goes on daily, every single day. But there are good guys behind the scenes just waiting in the wings. I don't know what day they're going to take silver from $22 to $222. But that's all it takes, is the end of rigging, market rigging, and we'll know the free fair market value of silver. I think it's probably closer to a 2-to-1 right now, or 1-to-1 ratio with gold. Now, when people find out how much gold there is in the world, that's a different deal. Everything's going to have to be recalculated, because there's 10 times at least as much gold as they tell you. It's not 200,000 tons like Jeffrey Christian loves to spout off about. It's more like 2 million tons or 3 million tons and more in the ground that we are saving for a rainy day, and that rainy day is definitely starting to rain. As far as Theta and Theta Fuel, they're cooking as well. We got Theta at, remember, Theta was in the top 10 for a while. So if you're looking to buy a good crypto, Theta and Theta Fuel for the future. Absolutely. It's number 33 now at $6.77. T-Fuel is going to have a huge December, I believe, because of all the Katy Perry stuff coming at the end of the month. Now's the time to stock up. I think it's only at 30 cents. Let's see where T-Fuel is. Yep, 31 cents. Remember, it was 60. Now, Bitcoin's coming up against its all-time high again, and Theta Fuel is 1/2 of its all-time high. Does that sound familiar? That sounds like gold and silver. But yeah, it is what it is. And I like to buy undervalued assets. It just makes sense. But the vast majority of the population likes to buy the next shiny thing. If it goes up in price, that's when they get in. And for me, no. You buy it while it's cheap. And if you're a trader, you sell it while it's expensive. It sounds easy to do, but it never is. Watch, if Theta Fuel runs to 40 cents in December, from 30 to 40, you can see everybody running in. They'll go 50, 60, and then drop down again to chase the next shiny thing. It's insane. Yes, Theta Fuel will be going to $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. And I can tell you how Theta will be $88.88 by the end of the year, and that's only 30 days away. Only a couple things have to happen. The big one being, voila, Coinbase adds Theta to their list of coins that they sell. Will that happen this month? I don't know, truthfully. But I know when it does happen, the huge buying population of the United States of America will get their hands on a hell of a lot of Theta. And remember, people chase that shiny object, the moving price. When Theta gets added to Coinbase, I expect it to double or triple. So, yes, it can happen. It can happen. $88.88 can happen still in December. Obviously, it's not looking that good. We're getting down to 29 days left, 30 days left. But I expect it. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Officially, we have the end of the sweepstakes. It ended last night at midnight. Thank you for everybody who joined. After this video, Josh is going to tell everybody how this all works. We have a company that runs this thing for us, and they're going to pick the winner. We need to just verify that the winner is not in a foreign address, and all these things that are part of the fine print. And then we will be announcing the winner and calling him. Josh has the whole video. It's 2 minutes. I'm going to put it right after I stop talking this morning. And that's it. Other than Jenny Moonstone tomorrow, I'm talking to her. We're going to talk about a lot of great things. I'm actually going to reach out to the private road members and ask them what they want to ask Jenny. So it's going to be really good. Also, later today on the private road, I'll be posting part 3 of the best of Jenny Moonstone's spiritual silver readings. I know you guys love this stuff. Part 3 is coming up. It's the best part. And then tomorrow I'll be having a new discussion with her based on your questions and comments. So I will be sending that out to private road members via email. If you're not on our email list, go to roadtoruta.com, put your name and email address right here on the left side. Always subscribe to our channel. YouTube is literally stealing subscribers from Road to Ruta. We'll go up 5,000, then they'll take 5,000 off. I have no idea why they're doing it or how. Well, I know how. It's a click of a mouse. But why they're doing it, I don't know. They don't want people to be free, I guess. Anyway, this is Bix Weir. Stay tuned for Josh Lake. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, Road to Ruta followers. Josh here, and I got some big news for you guys today. I'm here to announce that our first ever sweepstakes here on the Road to Ruta is officially over. After an exciting month of hosting the sweepstakes, we've received so much support, so much love, so much participation from you guys, and I speak for the whole Road to Ruta team when I say thank you guys for making our first ever sweepstakes such a huge success. Now that we've reached the ending date, we will no longer be accepting any more entries. We'll now be counting the total amount of entries we received and sending that to our third-party sweepstakes company to randomly select our winner. We had over 1,400 of you guys enter, so it might take a week or so to finalize all the entries, so hang tight. Once we receive our winner from our third-party service, we will first verify them to make sure that they meet all of the eligibility requirements, and then once they've been verified, we'll reach out to them directly via a phone call to let them know they've won our grand prize of $5,000 worth of Theta and T-Fuel. But before any of this happens, we'll first post the day and the time that we'll be making the winner phone call on our Twitter page. So be sure to check that regularly to stay informed. If our winner doesn't pick up, we're going to keep calling them repeatedly throughout the day to make sure they know that they're the winner of our sweepstakes. But if for some reason we don't get a hold of them within the first 24 hours, we're going to have to pick a new winner, and we're going to start the whole calling process over again until we have someone walking away with that $5,000 worth of Theta and Theta Fuel. So after the winner's been notified with the phone call, we're going to put them in touch with our sweepstakes service company to have them fill out a couple of pieces of paperwork just for legal reasons, for tax purposes. And then once that paperwork is all completed, we're going to send them the grand prize, which is going to be $2,500 worth of Theta and $2,500 worth of T-Fuel. We would prefer to send that prize to you guys directly on a Theta wallet, on a digital Theta wallet. So be sure you have one of those set up. We are so thrilled to have completed our first ever sweepstakes here on the Road to Ruta, and we must say that the amount of positive feedback that we received from our participants was absolutely overwhelming. Thank you all so much for sharing your comments and stories with us. Receiving that kind of support truly makes our job so much more rewarding and so much more fulfilling. So thank you guys for doing that. Our community here on the Road to Ruta has always been so grateful, so appreciative, and that's the reason why we're so happy to be giving you guys the chance to win our prize and change your financial future. We appreciate all of you guys so much, and we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart for your participation. And please just stay tuned as we complete the final steps of our sweepstakes. And until then, just hang tight as we wish you guys the best of luck.